Om Shri Paramatmane Namah. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1. When all efforts of preventing the war between Kauravas and Pandavas failed, and subsequently both sides had thoroughly prepared to start the battle in Kurukshetra, the sage Vedvyasa asked Dhritarashtra, the king and the father of Duryodhana, if he would like to see the terrible carnage so that he could make a gift of transcendent vision, as King Dhritarashtra was visually handicapped otherwise. Dhritarashtra replied, O Maharshi, I have no desire to see with my own eyes this slaughter of my own family, but would like to hear all the events of the battle. Thereupon, Vedvyasa conferred the gift of divine vision on Sanjay, a trusty counselor of Dhritarashtra, and told that Sanjay would describe all the happenings of the war even while sitting with King Dhritarashtra. The text of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is mostly based upon questions and answers between King Dhritarashtra and Sanjay and between Arjuna and Lord Krishna. First chapter thus starts with Dhritarashtra's question to Sanjay in the following terms. Dhritarashtra said, Sanjay, gathered on the holy land of Kurukshetra, eager to fight, what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do? Sanjay said, at that time, seeing the army of the Pandavas drawn up for battle and approaching Dronacharya, King Duryodhana spoke the following words. Behold, O revered master, the mighty army of the sons of Pandu, arrayed for battle by your talented pupil Drishdyuman, son of Drupad. There are in this army heroes wielding mighty bows and equal in military prowess to Bhim and Arjun, Satyaki and Virat, and the Maharati warrior chief Drupad, Drishketu, Chetikan, and the valiant king of Kashi and Purujit, Kunti Bhoja and Shabya, the best of men and mighty Yudhmanyu, and valiant Uttamoja, Abhimanyu, the son of Subhadra, and the 5 sons of Draupadi, all of them Maharatis, warrior chiefs. O best of Brahmanas, know them also who are the principal warriors on our side, the generals of my army. For your information, I mention them. Yourself and Bhishma, and Karna and Kripa, who is ever victorious in battle, and even so Ashwathama, Vikarna, and Bhurisrava, the son of Somdatta. And there are many other heroes, all skilled in warfare, equipped with various weapons and missiles, who have staked their lives for me. This army of ours, fully protected by Bhishma, is unconquerable, while that army of theirs, guarded in every way by Bhima, is easy to conquer. Therefore, stationed in your respective positions on all fronts, do you all guard Bhishma in particular on all sides? The grand old men of the Kaurava race, their glorious grand patriarch Bhishma, cheering up Duryodhana, rode terribly like a lion and blew his conch. Then conches, kettle drums, tabors, drums, and trumpets blared forth all at once, and the noise was tumultuous. Then, seated in a glorious chariot drawn by white horses, Sri Krishna as well as Arjun blew their celestial conches. Sri Krishna blew his conch named Panjanya, Arjuna Devdutt, while Bhim of ferocious deeds blew his mighty conch Pondra. King Yudhishthira, son of Kunti, blew his conch Anant Vijay, while Nakul and Sahadev blew theirs known as Sughosha and Mani Pushpak respectively. And the excellent archer, the king of Kashi, and Shikhandi, the Maharati, the great chariot warrior, Drishdyuman and Virata, and invincible Satyaki, Drupada, as well as the 5 sons of Draupadi, and the mighty armed Abhimanyu, son of Subhadra, all of them, O Lord of the earth, severally blew their respective conches from all sides, and the terrible sound echoing through heaven and earth rent the hearts of Dhritarashtra's army. Now, O Lord of the earth, seeing your sons arrayed against him, and when missiles were ready to be hurled, Arjuna, who had the figure of Hanuman on the flag of his chariot, took up his bow and then addressed the following words to Sri Krishna. Krishna, place my chariot between the two armies and keep it there till I have carefully observed these warriors drawn up for battle and have seen with whom I have to engage in this fight. I shall have a look at the well-wishers of evil-minded Duryodhana in this war, whoever have assembled on his side and are ready for the fight. Sanjay said, O king, thus addressed by Arjuna, Sri Krishna placed the magnificent chariot between the two armies in front of Bhishma, Drona and all the kings and said, Arjuna, behold these Kauravas assembled here. Now Arjuna saw stationed there in both the armies his uncles, granduncles and teachers, even great-granduncles, maternal uncles, brothers and cousins, sons and nephews and grandnephews, even so friends, fathers-in-law and well-wishers as well. Seeing all the relations present there, Arjun was overcome with deep compassion and spoke thus in sorrow. Arjuna said, Krishna, as I see these kinsmen arrayed for battle, my limbs give way and my mouth is getting parched. Nay, a shiver runs through my body and hair stands on end. The bow, Gandiva, slips from my hand and my skin too burns all over. My mind is whirling, as it were, and I can no longer hold myself steady. And, Keshava, I see omens of evil, nor do I see any good in killing my kinsmen in battle. Krishna, I do not covet victory, nor kingdom, nor pleasures. Govinda, of what use will kingdom, or luxuries, or even life be to us? Those very persons for whose sake we covet the kingdom, luxuries and pleasures, teachers, uncles, sons and nephews, and even so, granduncles and great-granduncles, maternal uncles, fathers-in-law, great-nephews, brothers-in-law, and other relations are here arrayed on the battlefield, staking their lives and wealth. O slayer of Madhu, I do not want to kill them, though they may slay me, even for the sovereignty over the three worlds, how much the less for the kingdom here on earth. Krishna, how can we hope to be happy slaying the sons of Dhritarashtra by killing even these desperadoes? Sin will surely accrue to us. Therefore, Krishna, it does not behove us to kill our relations, the sons of Dhritarashtra, for how can we be happy after killing our own kinsmen? Even though these people, with their mind blinded by greed, perceive no evil in destroying their own race and no sin in treason to friends, why should not we, O Krishna, who see clearly the sin accruing from the destruction of one's family, think of desisting from committing this sin? Age-long family traditions disappear with the destruction of a family, and virtue having been lost, vice takes hold of the entire race. With the preponderance of vice, Krishna, the women of the family become corrupt, and with the corruption of women, O descendant of Varshne, there ensues an intermixture of castes. Progeny, owing to promiscuity, damns the destroyers of the race as well as the race itself. Deprived of the offerings of rice and water, Shraddha, Tarpan, etc., the mains of their race also fall. Through these evils bringing about an intermixture of castes, the age-long caste traditions and family customs of the killers of kinsmen get extinct. Krishna, we hear that men who have lost their family traditions dwell in hell for an indefinite period of time. Oh, what a pity! Though possessed of intelligence, we have set our mind on the commission of a great sin, that due to lust for throne and enjoyment we are intent on killing our own kinsmen. It would be better for me if the sons of Dhritarashtra, armed with weapons, kill me in battle, while I am unarmed and unresisting. Said Arjun, whose mind was agitated by grief on the battlefield. Having spoken thus and having cast aside his bows and arrows, sank into the hinder part of his chariot. Thus, in the Upanishads sung by the Lord, the science of Brahma, the sculpture of yoga, the dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjuna ends the first chapter entitled The Yoga of Dejection of Arjuna. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat.